A big thing when it comes to acne is using a lot of concealer or using a lot of complexion products, but when you have acne also, you're not working with an even skin base. Like, it could be textured, it could be a little bit bumpy, which means you need to make sure it's set down and it's not going to move, it's not going to slide off, it's going to last you all day long. With that being said, here's my favorite powders. I always do a two-step powder process. First being a pressed powder, second being a loose powder. I have dry skin and I still can do this. Every single powder is not your enemy, it's your friend. My go-to pressed powders are both talc-free. First one is going to be the Tower 28 one. I have two different shades. This is the shade Palisades Pink. I also love translucent. When you're doing your pressed powder, this is going to be your first thing, and you're going to take a little powder puff guy and you're just going to go the length of your eye underneath where you put your concealer. Very, very, very thin, light layers. The other one I love is the Kosas one. Once again, talc-free, does the same thing, very brightening. Another amazing one is the Lawless in the shade Tutu. I would say for loose powders, these are probably my three most used, especially as someone with acne prone skin. My number one currently at the moment is the Kosas one. It's talc-free. Get the shade Pink. Pink's really going to help to brighten, also cancel out or neutralize any type of green or blue tones of dark under eye. This one is amazing. I love it. It's very finely milled. It works whether you're doing like a full face, very heavy baking, or you want just like a little bit of powder. It does everything. It is so good. But like I said before, we're working with very thin, light layers here. I'm using a powder puff, tapping in the product, tapping off the excess on my hand or on a towel or something. Minimal product, minimal powder. I'm going all the way underneath my eye out to the hairline here. That's where I put my concealer. After I do both eyes, I'm not baking, I'm not setting, I'm tapping the product into the skin, using whatever's left over on my T-zone or anywhere I placed any type of concealer. Even if I didn't put concealer on, but I have any type of breakout or blemish like this, I would just go over that with whatever's left over on the powder puff just to make sure nothing's gonna slide off of it. Like I said, when you're working with texture, it can be a little bit tricky. My other favorite loose powders are going to be the Makeup by Mario one, also talc-free, and then the House Labs one, also talc-free. House Labs one is really nice when you travel because it has this kind of like netting to it, so you just press the puff into the net here and it releases the product. It's not going to spill over your bag. This is the shade Translucent. Love this one. It's very finely milled. It's not too thick. And then the Makeup by Mario one is another really great find. Also very finely milled. It's very, very like powdery, loose. It is incredible. I'll have all those linked for you in my LTK.